Hello, dear kids. Today's story name is Lies Have No Feet. Once upon a time, the sun shone through green leaves, and a proud rooster sat on a high branch, crowing loud and bright. His feathers gleamed like little flags. Below, a sly fox patted quietly on soft paws and lifted her head at the sound. The world smelled of warm earth and distant flowers. Small animals listened from the bushes. A gentle hush wrapped the scene as two very different creatures met beneath the blue sky, and a little, curious tale began.
The fox looked up and saw the plump, fresh young rooster. Her mouth watered at the sight. She felt a strong desire to catch him for a meal. But she had another plan. She thought carefully for a moment, and then called up to the branch with a friendly voice. "Tell me, Mr. Rooster, are you well?" she asked, sounding as sweet as honey in a small jar. The rooster puffed his chest and answered politely. The rooster replied, "By your kindness, I am well. Tell me, how is your disposition?" His voice was bold and bright. The fox smiled with a slow, clever curve and answered softly, "By your prayers, everything is fine. I have just recently heard a very good piece of news. Do you know anything about it?" Her tone was warm and smooth like warm tea. The rooster blinked, curious, and listened, trusting the friendly sound of her words. The rooster said, "What news?" "I know nothing." The fox leaned her head and said, "Oh, you haven't received the news yet? All the animals of the forest have decided that from now on they will stop ripping and tearing one another and will live together in harmony." Her words floated up like a soft balloon. The rooster's eyes grew wide at the idea of peace among animals. The air felt different, calm and bright, as if a promise had been made. The fox continued, "Now you have no reason to fear me. Come, sit in the cool shade of this tree and let us talk for a while." The shade looked pleasant and the leaves whispered. The rooster laughed a little and felt safe from the soft words. He thought about a cool branch and an easy chat. The forest seemed to agree with birdsong. The fox's voice sounded so kind that the rooster almost forgot to be careful while the world watched on. The rooster laughed and asked, "Very good news. But who is coming up ahead?" The fox, pretending alarm, asked back, "Who is it?" Her eyes darted for a moment, and tension threaded the sunny scene. Then a voice from the path below called, "Two hunting dogs." That small voice moved through the leaves like a pebble skimming a pond. The fox's ears pricked and her face showed a quick change. The gentle game of words had shifted in a single moment. Hearing the words "two hunting dogs," the fox became very frightened. She looked toward the path where paws might appear and felt her clever plan wobble like a leaf. Fear made her heartbeat quicken. The fox turned and ran off to one side, her tail flicking as she hurried away. Her steps were sudden and fast through the soft grass. The rooster watched from above with bright eyes and a chirp of surprise. The forest held its breath for that little sudden motion. The rooster called down with a teasing voice, "Hey fox, why are you running? What is the hurry? Wait a little, I will come down." His tone was playful and a little bold. From the high branch he looked calm and safe. The fox, already moving away, slowed for a moment and turned her head as if thinking. The mood swayed like branches in wind. The animals below listened closely as the two creatures exchanged words that flew like little birds through the trees. The dogs came along the path, paws steady and noses raised. They passed by, their presence sharp and real. The fox, having run, kept her feet moving until she felt far enough away. She kept thinking the dogs might have missed the news she had so cleverly told. The rooster stayed on his branch where the sky seemed wider. Around them, leaves shivered and the hush of the forest returned, carrying small, curious sounds of animals settling back into the day. "Now what need is there for us to fear each other?" the rooster seemed to say with a polite tilt of his head. He imagined gentle talks and calm days without worry. The fox, already alarmed by dogs, thought perhaps they had not heard this news like the rooster had claimed. Her mind hurried with plans and worries. The scene felt like a soft lesson wrapped in leaves. The animals nearby shifted and watched, wondering what would happen next in the little play of voices under the tree. "Well, I will come some other time," the fox said quickly, putting on a smile that did not reach her eyes. She stepped back and turned away, keeping her pace brisk as though a breeze pushed her along. The rooster crowed once more with a bright note that fluttered across the branches. The forest breathed out slowly. The dogs walked on, the fox slunk off, and the rooster stayed where he was with feathers ruffled by a small, sudden wind, the echo of the conversation still floating in the air. The fox said, No. Perhaps those dogs have not heard this news like you have. Well, I will come some other time. Goodbye." With that, she hurried away into the trees, and the rooster remained safe on his high branch, watching the path where she had gone. The forest returned to its gentle sounds, and the sun slid a little lower in the sky, wrapping the leaves in warm gold. Dear kids, with this today's story comes to an end. Very soon, we will be back with a new and interesting story. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching, kids. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel for more fun and exciting videos of stories. See you next time. Bye bye.